Hi there, Gemini. Let's try this one again. I tried it before. Welcome to your July 2026 reading. This is going to be a pivotal month for sure. We start with Mars conjuncting Uranus and Gemini. As I'm recording this, Mercury is in retrograde, so I may trip over my words. Quite common with Mary Jo. So Mars conjuncting Uranus and Gemini, sudden surprises, unexpected shifts. We got the new moon in Cancer on the 14th. Beautiful time for emotional healing. We have the sun entering Leo on the 22nd, shifting the collective focus to self-expression and confidence. Mercury stations direct on the 23rd, woohoo, but we're still in the shadow phase until the 7th of August. Keep that in mind. So any delays, any kind of communication mishaps that's occurred from the time I recorded this, which is June 29th, the full moon in Capricorn, which is when Mercury stations retrograde. Any time between now and the 23rd of July, any communication mishaps get to be cleared up. Any kind of delays start to slowly start taking some momentum, right? The 26th, Galactic New Year, day at a time, the nodal shifts occur. We go from Virgo Pisces axis to the North Node in Aquarius and the South Node in Leo, happening in Leo energy. A new 18-month cycle of destiny for all of us, right? We have the full moon in Aquarius, which is the North Node moon, on the 29th. So those are the key points Spirit wants me to pay attention to. If anything else comes up, certainly I will read on that or bring it to y'all's attention, but that's that. We are in, so Jupiter is in Leo for the next year. Like I said, I'm recording this on the full moon in Capricorn. That opens up the gateway for the eclipse season coming this summer. So a lot of a very intense energy. I am predicting more geostorm activity than we're used to, but we've been prepared for it. You know, our bodies, if we've done the work, our bodies have should be able to handle that energy quite nicely, right? And if not, ground. You know, drink lots of water, ionized water, pure water, you know that. So chlorophyll in your water. For whatever reason, nobody else got this message, but yeah, I'm being asked to mention these things for you. Spirulina, chlorophyll, salt salts. Ooh, Gemini. Could be a hot month for other reasons for you. We have man holding a heart coming through here. So if you are not coupled, this could be someone coming in. If you are coupled, this could be just a new level of connection for the two of you. Could be somebody wanting to express how they feel, but not quite knowing how to do that. Because I'm really focused on how he's holding the heart. He hasn't quite let it go and given it to you yet. He's holding it. He's holding himself back. Interesting. Okay, it is a 45, so a 9. So something's coming to an end there. Taking this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, so Spirit has been having me just shuffle and seeing what comes out. No particular spread, no particular order. I'm feeling we're going to do the same thing for you. I hope I don't take my own eye out when I'm doing it, right? Well, I gotta say off the bat, there could be an ending to some marriages out there. If that's what you're looking for. Let's just take a look. There could be some divorces. Look at that. Justice, Ten of Swords, Hierophant, traditional marriage. Could be some divorces. If you got a really solid marriage, don't freak out. Do not freak out. This could be something else. I will definitely take a look at that. But I can't not see that as endings of marriages. Divorce is coming final. If you've already filed for divorce, if not, starting the process, putting an end to something that just doesn't fit anymore. Detaching, I'm just seeing the depiction in this card is kind of gruesome, but he's cutting off the fingers. They grip onto the boat. See, this is a gentleman sitting, or someone sitting in a boat. They grip onto the boat and he's chopping off their fingers. Something about letting go, releasing the grip on something. If something's been trying to end, let it end. Whatever that is. Whatever that is. It could be a friendship that's just steeped in tradition, like it's always been this way, so it's got to be this way, you know, that kind of thing. Let it end. Boy, that just came through powerfully. What else for Gemini for July? And man holding the heart talking to me over here. I gotta give him some attention in a minute. Hold on, please. We've got the King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Don't know. Spirit's having me lay him out this way. Okay. I know you can't see, but really getting a new idea with this. New direction, new idea. Clarity. I'm hearing that phrase, the penny drops. Like, clarity just hits you and goes like, man holding a heart. What say you? Where are you here? Like, I almost feel like he's like on the outside looking in at all of this going on. So like a supporting role. Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. Oof. Oof. I'm going to change. Okay, I'm getting something else. I'm going to change what I said. It's not going to be for everybody, but this is a masculine energy. Gender doesn't matter. Could be a female, but very strong masculine energy. Very toxic. Somebody who holds on to the past. Somebody who, you know, again, tradition. Somebody who holds on to tradition. The thing is, they're only deceiving themselves. This energy doesn't feel good anymore. It's like, that's why they're holding their heart. They're not really expressing how they really feel. Or maybe they're not even aware of how they really feel. Again, male or female, I'm just going to cover his face for a minute so I don't focus on that. I'm really drawn right into the hand holding a heart. So this could be somebody who's trying to control you emotionally. They're very vindictive, very manipulative. They want to keep you, in their life. They don't want to, there's been a lot of spilt milk here in this connection. But I don't feel like this person, whoever they are, I don't feel like they're taking responsibility. They're not seeing what they do. Very toxic. Look at the shadow. Very, very toxic. Very manipulative is the key word I'm getting. Good thing about that, because the universe is stepping in and putting an end to that. Okay, it's done. It's done. Something, you know, this, this could be an in-law. This could be, you know, related, somebody, you know, they're in your life because of a traditional situation, like you married into the family, they married into the family, that kind of thing. Whew. You come out of this, it's like you come out of this unscathed. They do not. I'm sorry to say, they do not, because they can't see past what they want to see, and how they want to see you, and how they want you to be, and how they can't get past the tradition aspect of it. You've changed, Gemini. You've changed. And they don't like it, because they don't know who they are, because you've changed. They were holding on to you, like riding on your shirt tails in some way, living vicariously through you. Wow, that's a lot coming through here. Wow. Okay, so what are you what do you want to say to Gemini here, Spirit? Well done. Yeah, Two of Swords. It's okay to trust others. Don't let this one person, no matter who they are, block your heart out from receiving what you're meant to receive. Because the universe has something incredible to offer you here. Could be a job promotion, could be some really solid friendships, partnerships, familyship, you know, situations. I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, I can say that you know who you can count on, and you know who not to count on. I feel like I was spitting. I was. Why is it Two of Swords here? I feel like you may have blocked this person energetically, and it's a good idea. You've really got to protect your energy against them. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Spirit is saying you need to protect your energy. You've blocked their energy from you, and it's like they don't know. They're trying to figure out how to get in your good graces. They're trying to figure out how to break down past that barrier. They don't want to break it down. They want to infiltrate your healthy boundaries, your barrier. They're like, no, I'm not satisfied with Gemini not being who I need them to be. I need to bring them back to who I need them to be. Oh, I don't like this energy. I know this energy very well. You know it very well. You know, it's like this person may be kind. No, they're nice. They're not kind. There's a difference. Being nice is like you've got to try it. You've got to continually try to be nice. Being kind is just natural. It just comes out of you. That's what I think you are, Gemini. You're naturally just kind. You give people the benefit of the doubt. You trust people automatically. But boy, this person has hurt you in the past multiple times, and actually I feel like you've ignored it every time it's happened, but not anymore. It's like, you know, I'm done with that. There's no coming back from this. There's no, that relationship, friendship, familyship, whatever it is, It will never, ever, ever. You don't come back from this. You can't grow your fingers back. You know, they can't grow their fingers back. They can't grip onto you anymore. You're in the boat of the Six of Swords. You're moving on with your life. You're elevating. You're growing. You're evolving. You're growing up, right? But this person, and you've cut them off because you've had enough. I kind of feel like this goes along the lines of last month's video as well. Your June message, or maybe it was May. Go back and take a look. I have a feeling this is a continuing saga. This is like the next chapter, though, because you are the Phoenix, King of Wands here. Doesn't matter, male or female. You are the Phoenix. You are rising. You know who you are. It is smart for you to continue to block them energetically. I don't mean you got to block them on socials unless you want to do that, but energetically, you've got to protect yourself. You've got to protect your loved ones, you know, whoever. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Wow, that's different. That's interesting energy. Oh, wow. I don't know if you saw that, but it came out and then it spun around and landed in the reverse under my thumb. It's a four. It's the, no, what is it? It's the Five of Wands. So it's like you're not feeding this conflict anymore. It's like you're just, let them worry. This Nine of Swords isn't about you. This is you. This is very peaceful, very zen. And the people, this person, they can't deal with it. Look at the distraught on their faces. Look at that. They can't handle it. But you're just like grounded, embodying this higher version of yourself, this new version of yourself. I love it. Gemini, I love it. Know why I love it? Because I'm witnessing it. I'm watching my loved one do this. She's a Gemini. She's my baby. Just, I have loved sitting back, witnessing her growth, her evolution, and her awakening. She ain't taking shit. And it's like she's got such a big heart, but you've got to protect that heart. This person wants to put your heart on display for everyone to see, and it's not theirs. It's not theirs for the taking. It's not theirs for the taking. Oof, this is a very powerful message. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Spirit, what else do we need to know here? What does Gemini need to know about what's coming out of this energy? What is coming out of this situation? I mean, justice for sure. Things balance out. Six of Pentacles, things balance out. You give only what you can, you know you're going to receive back that is genuine. No more fake shit. No more manipulation. No more deceit. No. You're not having anything to do with that anymore. You're protecting your marriage, protecting your family, protecting your energy. Good. I need to turn this over because I can't look at that energy anymore. I can't have it looking at me. So Spirit, moving forward for Gemini, what good is coming out of this? I mean, it's all good. It really is. But what do you need? You need them to know. You've got the Queen of Wands, standing your power. Yeah. Powerful. Look at this. Number one, I've got the masculine, feminine energy. King, Queen. Balanced internally. Coming into inner union. But you know, you and your partner, very dynamic duo, I'm hearing. Very Marvel-ish, you're right? And it's funny because my daughter and her husband, and the whole family, all of us, we're Marvel freaks. So, and then we've got this one that turned over, King of Cups. There's that. There's that man holding a heart, but I don't feel it's the same energy. It could be. This is Cancer energy. It's just like you stand your ground against this. Again, male or female, doesn't matter. But you stand in your power. You face the devil and you win. But it isn't about winning, it's about standing in your power. And that in itself is the win, right? You don't go wake up one day and go, okay, I gotta win at this. No. Something comes up. Something comes up. What comes up? I'm feeling it. Something comes up that warrants this, you know, you putting this new you into practice. Protecting what you love. Protecting who you love. What comes up? What happens here? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, landed in my feet. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you've stopped feeding the burden. You've stopped taking responsibility. And you've put down the karmic cycles that this person wants to keep going. Yeah, you cannot come back from this. And that's a good thing. So if you've wondered if, you know, if you've done good work, you have, Gemini, you've done good work. Universe is clarifying that. But there's a moment in time this month. Never noticed those, they kind of look like fairies. 6 fairies at the bottom of this card. Could be what are those are they called like lady slipper? Are they irises? The big purple flowers. Looks like a big purple tongue that comes down and then, anyway, oh, you want to see? See what I'm talking about? But they look like fairies to me. So you're being guided. Get out in nature. That's going to help this situation. Help you transmute the energies of this dynamic here. If this is you, my friend Sadie gave me an incredible decree for transmuting heavy dynamics like this. If you're interested, let me know. I can pin it in the comments. But it's Sadie gave it to me, and it works. In fact, I've had to use it against this person that I know who this is, okay? But there's endings. Ace of Coins, beautiful new beginning, strength. You get to try on, you're being gifted opportunities to stand in the new version of you, in your empowerment. You've grown a backbone, Gemini. You have grown a backbone. I got nothing more to say. I got nothing more to ask. I gotta write that down. Oh, my pen's dying. Come on. Wow. You are rising out of the ashes here, Gemini. And you're going to be given an opportunity to let that shine. Again, I feel like I want to say again for some of you. Again. So keep protecting your energy, but don't let that close off your heart, okay? I'm going to leave it there. No final guidance card for anyone, I guess, this month, because Spirits hasn't given me another deck. But wow. If this resonates for you, Gemini, and if you would like a personal reading to get even deeper into specifics for yourselves, email is in the description box below. Hit me up and we'll have a conversation, all right? Get that reading done for you. Yeah, wow. I love you. Enjoy your July. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. We'll see you next time.